Welcome to day 3 of VEDN. It is just another day, and I wanted to just talk, actually, for this vlog. And yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna sit down in my chair, and I'm going to talk to you guys. And I want to talk to you about something that I saw this morning. My daily routine typically is get up, take a shower, get dressed, eat breakfast, that typical thing. And usually when I eat breakfast, I, watch the news, because I watch the news a little bit. And the news show I usually watch is the Today Show. And today, which is the 3rd of November, I saw something on there that was really like, whoa, and not the good kind. You may have heard of this actually. It's this video of this 16, I believe she was at the time, 16-year-old girl, and she is getting beaten by her father. And they didn't show the whole video on the news. That being said, what they showed was more than enough. Absolutely. And I was appalled by this, personally. Now, I'm not going to get into the whole thing of what should happen to the father and this and that, because that's not what this is about. I want to talk about how I felt right when I was done watching it, or watching this news story, or during, actually. The first thing I thought of was my sister, my younger sister. And I was so, I don't know, I don't think I saw her, like, in this video, if that makes kind of sense. Like, all I could see was my sister. That's not what I'm saying. It's more of, I thought of, what if that was my sister being hurt on that video? And not because of my parents or anything like that. I have very loving parents. They would never in a million years do anything like that. It's more of just, what if she was put in a situation like that? And it really scared me, actually. And it freaked me out, legitimately. And I actually told my sister, right after I saw that, right before she went to school, I said, listen, if something like that is to ever happen to you, don't hide that. Please, tell me, tell mom, tell dad, tell someone, because that is not cool in any way, shape, or form. And you should never have to hide something like that, and you shouldn't have to deal with that, period. I know I just said don't hide it. I mean, I can understand why people would want to hide it. Who wants to, no one goes out in the world and says, hey everyone, I just got hurt by my father or whatever. No, absolutely not. What I mean by that is get help, because it's out there, and no one should have to endure something like that. And it was it hit a nerve, I'll say. And I hope that people understand that there is help out there, and no one should deal with something like that. So that's the downer of this video, and I'm sorry I started on a low note. It's just I really wanted to express that, and I feel that I can be okay with doing stuff like that with these vlogs. But that being said, let's change to a happier note. I have a friend. His name is Mike. As we share the same name. His name on the internet is MixerMike622. He is a very talented artist, actually, and he is a brony. He loves My Little Pony, and he's also into the Dead Space series. He's into video games in general, but he's actually really into Dead Space, I believe. He beat that game on like the hardest difficulty with only 3 saves. It's ridiculous. He's got the little foam gun. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll put a link in the description so you can know what I'm talking about. But any case, he is currently making a little flash game just for fun. And essentially what it is, and I'll put like screenshots like somewhere around here, but it's My Little Pony Friendship is Magic with Dead Space. And it's a flash game where you shoot necromorph ponies, and it is... I heard this and I saw it, I was like, this is probably the coolest thing I've ever seen ever. It looks really cool, and if you want to show your support, I'll put a link right here to his DeviantArt page where he's, you know, posting things about it and all that good stuff. Check him out and give him some support, because he's working really hard on this, and I think it definitely warrants some, you know, just some support. And yes, go do it. Support him. He's awesome. His game is awesome. Do it! So, I think that will do it for today's vlog. Thanks a lot for viewing, and I will see you tomorrow. And this vlog is done, so what does that mean? Explosion!